Hey Panthers fans, Jameson Olive here, and today I'm joined by none other than Panthers rookie forward Mackie Samoskevich to preview some playoff hockey. Mackie, we're not in the room. What's the excitement in the room like now? We're a couple days away from playoff hockey.
Yeah, we can't wait. We've been waiting for it for a long time now. It was a long season, a bit of a grinder, so to have this week to kind of gear up for it, it's exciting, and we can't wait.
And I'm looking now, this is my first look at the playoff gear this year. Does that make you feel a little bit more real? You got the gear in your stall this morning?
Yeah, it definitely feels more real. Last year it wasn't as real, so it's nice to be a part of it this year. And it's that time of year, so it's a lot of fun, and energy's up in the room, so we're enjoying it right now.
Battle of Florida, fourth time in the last 50 years here. These two teams have met in the playoffs. First taste for you, but you played against these guys in the regular season. Just what do you notice is different about these matchups when the Lightning and Panthers get together?
Yeah, it's one of those rivalry, games that, maybe if you're in a tough part of the schedule, it's still, you get up for it more, and, those are always fun. No matter, what team you're playing for, the rivalry games are always fun to play a part of, and I'm sure it'll be times 10, come Tuesday. So I think we're ready and can't wait.
As a shooter, Andrei Vasilevsky, obviously one of the best goaltenders in the playoffs all time in the NHL. Yeah. How excited are you for that kind of one-on-one challenge, your shot versus him come playoff time?
I can't wait. It should be a good challenge for me. We played against him a little bit, so you get to see what he's good at, what he's not good at. So, we've been looking at that, and just kind of got to trust yourself. And obviously this week, putting in some extra shots will help too. So, I'm looking forward to it.
And for yourself, a rookie, so many players wait several seasons. Some never really make the playoffs, but as a rookie to make the playoffs your first year, just how big is that for you?
Yeah, it's huge. I've kind of been a part of it the last 2 years. Being able to just be here and watching it, and experiencing the hype around it, and you sit up there and you think how bad you want to be down there. So it's pretty cool to be a part of it now. A year later. So I'm definitely sitting back and enjoying it.
And like you said, that's Mackie, you were a Black Ace the last 2 years. For fans that don't know, that means he was around the team but not on the playoff roster. So you're around the team, you're around this rink a lot. You got to see up close and personal how the Champs operate. What was it like kind of being a fan during those 2 runs and kind of watching on TV or from the games from the stands?
It was so much fun. Even away from the rink, just seeing all the fans. You walk into Chipotle and everyone's wearing Panthers gear. It's everyone loves it here, and it's cool to be a part of it now, and the hype is something special to be a part of, and it's so cool.
And for yourself, you're heading into the playoffs feeling good about your game. 15 goals this rookie season. As the season progressed, you started on the fourth line, eventually worked your way up. You played on the third, you played on the second, you played on the first. You've seen it all this year. Just how have you kind of seen your game grow this year?
Yeah, I think you said it, like being with everyone. I think that's an important thing, because a lot of things can move around during playoffs, and being able to play with different guys is crucial, I think. And I think it's gotten better and better and better. So just got to keep that same mindset and just trying to get better every day, and whether it's a game day or an off day or whatever it is. So if I keep that same mindset, I think I'll be in good hands.
We know you love to score goals. You got a great shot, but there were several times this season you led the team in hits during games. How much pride do you take in that when you see the score sheet after a game? Did you kind of just give yourself a little nod there, like, yeah?
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Growing up, I wasn't always that kind of player. So, but when you come here, it's the type of game you play, and it's the type of game we play in playoffs too. So it's something you gotta practice. I wasn't the best hitter at the start of the year. So it's something I had to get better at, and I felt like the only way you get better at it is hitting more. So I definitely had to do that, and I think it's, like I said, huge in playoffs. It's all the physicality goes up, and just getting ready for that.
And Mackie's had a chance to play with some great players this year. Like I said, you played on all 4 lines. Is there one player in particular you learned a lot from this year? Maybe a piece of advice you got from one of the guys in the locker room that really helped you during your rookie season?
I think Bob, you see his preparation every day, and it's something as a young player you don't realize how much it matters, and then when you see how good he is every night, you realize how much it matters, and it's so cool to see all the little things that he gets prepared for in a game, and it's helped me a lot.
Obviously, you've already got your first NHL goal. You got your NHL debut. You got a lot of milestone pucks already piling up. How much do you look forward to just game one of the playoffs? Do you dream about that a little bit? Has that been on your mind lately?
For sure. Yeah, like I said earlier, he's being a part of it. Last couple of years, it's I wanted to be a part of it so bad, and now that we're here, it's so cool. I've been thinking about it the whole year, and now that we're finally here, it's super exciting.
Obviously, Panthers starting on the road for these first two games in the playoffs against the Lightning. But for Game 3, Amerant Bank Arena, just how big is that going to be for you to step on the ice for the first time in a playoff game?
I can't wait. It's going to be so much fun. The building's going to be rocking, I'm sure. I was up there, so I know firsthand how loud it could get and how loud it will get. So, I think we got a little taste of it the first game in Boston, or against Boston at home. It was so cool. You got goosebumps just, being out there and thinking about it. So, I'm sure the energy will be there, and I can't wait.
I'm sure some fans are going to be scrolling through YouTube and see just Samoskevich interview and get excited and click it. You got a lot of fans here in year one, especially we see them on the glass during warm-ups. Just what can you say about the reception you've seen received from Panthers fans this year?
Yeah, I love it. It's so cool. I think fans just, as hockey fans, I feel like it's grown so much in the past 2 years, and to see people supporting me, it's really cool, and we do it for them, so to receive that back from them, it's so cool, and hopefully keep getting wins from them.
And last one, Game 1 at Amalie Arena is not till Tuesday. Bit of a gap here. That's always good. You get to rest up, recharge. But what's it going to be like, kind of building that anticipation, watching some playoff hockey, some other teams play for a couple days here?
Having other teams play, it's gonna feed the hype even more, and having the week, it's nice, but you want to get going so bad. So you kind of have to hold yourself back a little bit. But it's nice to get some extra work in, practice, and extra time off, like you said. So I can't wait.
Well, Mackie, thanks for taking the time to talk playoffs today. And I know we'll see all you fans. Game 3 at Amerant Bank Arena. Can't wait. And for those of you making the trips, Game 1 and 2 at Amalie Arena. Series starts Tuesday. It's going to be exciting.
Let's go.